Hey guys, it's Scout with CrossFit Goldsboro here. We've got Mike with us.
What's up, what's up?
And we've also got Alicia from Movement Muscle Therapy with us today. How you doing?
Good.
Awesome. So we got a couple questions for you. First one, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Alicia, and I opened Movement Muscle Therapy about 3 years ago over in Jacksonville, North Carolina. We had a lot of injured Marines, and they weren't getting the proper medical care they needed, and it just kind of took off from there. We started fixing a bunch of hurt soldiers and kind of grew into the CrossFit community, and now we're over in Goldsboro and Raleigh and different CrossFit gyms and MMA gyms and just trying to fix everybody.
Wow, that's incredible growth in just 3 years. You got 3 locations and started out in Jacksonville, and that's pretty cool. What certifications do you hold?
So we have a lot of different certifications through like Rock Tape for the like IASTM instrument assisted soft tissue mobilization stuff and cupping. We also have the corrective exercise specialist cert that we just started. So it'll be to around like October time frame to where we can start fixing things through massage, but also with strengthening weak muscles and all that good stuff. And of course our license for massage. And we're just always looking for new things to do, so we'll probably have a couple more certs within the next few months as well.
That's incredible. That's incredible. So 3 locations. You got to have a staff, right? You're not doing this all by yourself.
Oh, yes.
Who's on your team?
So right now we have 3 other therapists. We have Steve, who's certified in spinal reflex therapy, which is really, really cool. We have Hope, who's been with us since, I want to say 2018. She's great. She does all the same stuff that I do. And then we just recently brought on Alyssa, who's been killing it. She does a lot of the same stuff I do, as well as a lot of assisted stretching and stuff like that. And she's just a great person.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's incredible. And the whole point of this podcast is to share some information. Hopefully we can help the next person that doesn't know about us or know about you and your services. So that's incredible. So we got 3 therapists spread out throughout the state. Raleigh, Goldsboro, Jacksonville. I think you can easily get to all those places even if you're not in those locations. If you're in Wilmington, you can get to Jacksonville. If you're in Greenville, you can get to Goldsboro or Raleigh, vice versa. If you're in Durham, Chapel Hill, if you don't have a person who's helping you maintain or improve your range of motion with prehab, rehab, or corrective exercises, this has got to be it. So what kind of problems do you fix on a daily or weekly basis that you see with clients?
So we fix a lot of different things. We work on people that range all the way from professional athletes to people who just, sit at desks all day for work. So we encounter a lot of movement things as far as different postural issues that cause different aches and pains throughout the day, like sitting at your desk all day. We also work on a lot of Olympic lifters who chronically have a lot of shoulder issues, hip issues, a lot of our power lifters with their backs. There's really no limit to the stuff that we work on.
Great. Yeah, it's. I seen you today. I'm not I'm not in pain. I'm not hurting. I'm not dying. My arm's not falling off. But hey, my elbow's a little achy, so I just get it taken care of. Vice versa, I just come in here regardless if I'm dealing with anything or whatever to maintain my engine, maintain my my body, if it's shoulders, hips, knees, whatever, just to get them scraped, massaged, get them taken care of. It's more of a maintenance thing for me. But yeah, obviously if I was in a large amount of pain, I'm getting on your website and setting up an appointment immediately. But yeah, that's pretty cool, helping everybody and anybody. We've got some really national level weightlifters here, and then we also have people who are just coming here for health and fitness, that might have something that they've been dealing with for 10 years and just haven't addressed it. Haven't taken the time, and you're right here in our shop that you can take care of them whenever they need it done.
Yeah. So a little birdie told me that you might be able to start helping people that can't necessarily get into your office through an online thing called an ebook.
Who told you that?
Oh, I don't know. It might have been Mike. Who knows?
Yeah, so we are going to start doing a couple ebooks. We're still trying to iron out the details of what we want to cover, but it's going to go from everybody to our athletes to, like I said before, or just our weekend warriors or people who are just sitting at desks and have chronic pain. So we're just trying to hit all of those different issues. as of right now, I'm not sure which one we're going to start with first.
That's pretty gnarly. That's pretty gnarly. Could that lead to any type of like in-person educational, maybe a seminar, something like that?
It could.
Oh, that sounds fancy.
Yeah, so towards the end of the year-ish, maybe the beginning of next year, we're going to do something fun.
Sounds super fun. That sounds super fun. Well, I mean, that gives you the opportunity to, not necessarily work on somebody hands-on, but give them the tools to help themselves when they can't get into your office.
Definitely, and that's what we focus on a lot is we help people in the office, but we also try to give them as many tools, whether it's after the session or via email, or even my clients will text me and say, hey, this hurts. We try to give them as much home tools and knowledge so they understand their body and why it hurts and why it feels the way it does. So then that way they don't need us all the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, a lot of our members are military, so they get deployed or they go to different countries, and a lot of places there's not many places that do the same things that we do.
Yeah,
that's everywhere.
absolutely.
Yeah, so it's good to let them understand their bodies and how to fix it on their own.
And it makes you more valuable.
For sure.
Yeah, I love your brand. I love your design. You got your marketing, your social media sites that they look great. So I'm sitting in your office. There's a whole bunch of mobility tools. Looks like you have some supplements, some CBD bombs. Tell us about the products that you sell.
Yeah, so we have a lot of products. Like I said, don't want you to need me all the time. So we have a lot of stuff, like a lot of the rock tape products. We have rock balls, rock floss, rock tape, stuff to keep you together and warmed up properly. We also started carrying the So Right products, which are a really awesome hip mobility tool. If you don't already have one, I highly suggest to pick one up either from us or online.
We've got one at the gym. It's amazing.
Yes, it is very, very cool. And then we just started recently carrying a bunch of CBD products. So we have a couple of different lotions. We have bath bombs. We even have like mini bombs for like foot and hand soaks for like a lot of our plantar fasciitis clients. We just partnered up with a local company in Raleigh called Cold Off the Press, and they make their own CBD waters. So we started carrying those. But yeah, we carry a lot of stuff. We'll probably be adding a few more brands to our store as well. So something else to be on the lookout for.
Great. Why do you do what you do? Like, what motivates you? Why do you decide to go this path? You've got to be motivated to do this.
Yeah. So
what is it?
I was in the military for about 8 years, and I had a lot of issues that weren't being treated properly. I was just getting prescribed a ton of painkillers, just being told not to exercise as much, just not to move in ways that hurt, and that just didn't feel right. So I started doing a lot of research on my own to fix myself, and started seeing different, massage therapists, and I was just like, this is it. This is what I want to do. I want to help people without getting them, addicted to opioids and all that stuff.
Awesome stuff.
Yeah, so that's pretty much where it started.
Yeah, wow, that's incredible. To wrap this thing up, like how does a prospect client that currently doesn't use your service, how do they get a hold of you? How do they sign up for a session?
Yeah, so you can call us. You can even text our number if you're not into phone calls. You can book online on movementmuscletherapy.com. You can hit us up on our Instagram at Movement Muscle Therapy. We can really get a hold of us in a bunch of different ways. We try to make it as easy as possible. Or you can just stop by any of our locations and pop in and figure out how to get booked.
Cool. Awesome stuff. Thank you for your time. Scout, thanks for being here. You guys have a great day. We'll post this one soon, and I'll put all the links attached to it. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.